The Rangers, the top seed, stunned. Battle of two great goaltenders, Marty Brodeur and Emrick Lundqvist, comes to an end in 6 games. The New Jersey Devils take down the series 4-2, the final in overtime, 3-2. Marty Brodeur, got to be the player of this game. 33 saves on the night, and afterwards he spoke to Pierre McGuire.
This wasn't foreign to you. You've been down this road so many times. But how do you prepare your psychological mindset for overtime?
You know, like any overtime, you know, I think for them they needed to win. Us, it was a little different. I think we were ready to be a little patient. But again, it happened quick, like most of the time in the playoffs. You know, they got a little spurt there. They got the puck in my crease a couple times, a little ping pong action there. And next time I saw the puck was in the back of their net, so it felt good.
Marty, this game obviously wasn't easy. It started out very easy, had a 2-0 lead. They came back to tie it. How'd you guys calm yourselves down?
Well, you know what? They outplayed us in the second period. You know, I thought they had a lot of jump, and before they scored their 2 goals, they were all over us. They had a couple of shifts. They had a full 2-minute power play in our zone. And I think it kind of, getting scored on, kind of weird a little bit, but it kind of settles down. You know, we said, all right, this is a hockey game. We're not just going to walk through them. And they played well. You got to give them credit. They're a top team in our conference, and they were not going to fold that easy. Both times we're up 3-0. They came back at the Garden the other night, 2-0 to come back. We stuck with it again, and it worked out well.
You've played behind some unbelievable defenses, big name players, Scott Stevens, Scott Niedermeyer, Kenny Danico. This defense is different. How have they been able to hang in there?
You know what? They battled really hard. We have a pretty effective system the way we play defensively, and everybody helps each other out. And at the end of the day, I think everybody's on the same page. It's gonna be a lot easier on everybody, but a lot of character. You know, guys, a couple guys. We don't block as many shots as other teams, but we had some big ones tonight.
When you think about your career and all the magnificent things that you've been a part of, going to the final here as a 40-year-old, where does that stack up?
It's right up there. You know, we'll see the result of it. But again, just to get the opportunity to be in the position that we're in, for me, it's unbelievable. You know, I'm looking forward to the challenge. We're going to face a hot team with the Kings, and we'll go from there. We're not used to travel. We've been taking a bus for about the last month, so it'd be nice to get on the plane now.
Thanks for your time. Congratulations. We'll see you for Game 1 for the Stanley Cup Final on Wednesday.
Thanks, Pierre.
Just a reminder that when we're done, an all-new NBC Sports Talk is coming your way. But right now, let's continue to talk about Marty Brodeur. Twice during this series, we saw Emrick Lundqvist steal games for the New York Rangers. Should Brodeur get credit for steal tonight?
I think so.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I thought he was great, especially as this game moved along. The Devils had that 2-0 lead. Rangers found a way to get back in it, and then the Rangers took over the third period. And that's when Brodeur made the majority of his outstanding saves. And he was as great as he's always been. It's just amazing to look at him continue to play. When these playoffs started, you look at the Atlantic Division teams that were in, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and the New York Rangers. You weren't thinking Devils would be the team that came out of the Eastern Conference, and Brodeur has to get a ton of credit for that.
He does. That's a sweet poke-check there. That comes from years of experience and trying it. I watched him stay with it. He stayed with everything. He seemed to work hard enough to see everything. Hey, you're 40 years old. Doesn't mean you can't have a few laughs and enjoy that, baby. That was a sweet win for New Jersey and Marty Brodeur.
The 40-year-old Marty Brodeur makes 33 saves. The 22-year-old Adam Henrique scores his 3rd goal of the postseason. It's a game winner, and it's the subject of our Sonic Create Your Own. And this is about sticking with it.
Yeah, and Brodeur referenced ping pong, and this is what this looked like. Everybody got their stick on this one, and it just bounces around. And watch, agonizingly close. Richards almost gets it behind Lundqvist, but it squirts free. Look at this. Too easy for Adam Henrique. And just a matter of inches before Lundqvist could gobble that up or Richards could clear it. Unfortunate for them, glorious for the Devils.
Over the first 10 years of his career, Ilya Kovalchuk did not win a single postseason series. He heard all about it. Now, he's won 3 in this postseason. Has he evolved as a player?
He has, and he's been clutch. I think he's got 3 points on overtime winning goals. He's done a real nice job. He set up Ponikarovsky earlier in the playoffs against Philadelphia for an OT winner. He set up